guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I didn't post last week. It was my mom's birthday and I kind of just wanted to reserve the weekend for just her and like, happy birthday, mommy. I love you. And another thing, these babies, I got new glasses. Thanks to a guy from my school. My old ones broke. Thanks. But, I got new ones and I like them. They're pink. How do you like them? Put it down in the comments below. But today we're going to be coloring. Yes, that sounds rudimentary and childish, but it is lots of fun. And if you don't color, I don't know what you're doing, because it is the most relaxing, bestest thing you could ever do. Yeah. So, I'm going to be coloring a page. It's free line art from a YouTuber. Her name is Drawing with Waffles. I've been watching a lot of her videos recently, so check that out because she's pretty cool. She does like little mystery boxes, and personally those are my favorite of her videos, but she also like does one marker challenges, and you know, like she did Inktober, that was really fun, and a bunch of other stuff, so go check out her channel. I'll put a link in that in the description. But I think it's time to get on with the video, so let's go. The first thing I had to do before I began coloring one of her line arts was find one that I liked, so I just went to this Google album that she had formulated with a bunch of free line arts, and there's a link in the description of one of her most recent videos, so if you want to go watch that one, I recommend it. I picked this one and I just really liked it. Before I had started coloring, I had already had all my swatches and I knew what each of the colors was going to be for. I separated them into the main parts. And so I used Studio Series colored pencils. I got these from Barnes & Noble. They weren't really that expensive and they work pretty well if you ask me, but I am no true artist, so don't take my word for it. I didn't have an eraser or a sharpener, so I just grabbed a pencil that I had at the desk, used the eraser from that, and that's pretty much all the supplies I used except for the paper. I guess you could call that supplies, just normal printer paper. So I started with the barrettes in her hair. I colored those with yellow, and I just went in the order on the things on my paper. I also want to let you guys know that I have little to no knowledge of complementary colors and which color palettes would have looked good with this picture. Like I said, I'm not really an artist or, you know, someone who has a whole lot of knowledge on art in general, so please don't attack me for my methods, and as you will see, a few of them are very unorthodox. Right here, I try to use some texture and layering. I'm not really sure what to call it, but I tried to like make her hair look shiny, and so I left a little space, you know, untouched in between two darker spots of her hair to give the illusion of shiny hair that's reflecting the light. I'm not really sure if that worked out, but if you like it, then I guess I did okay. I don't know. Just like I said before, leave any critiques anything you think I could have done better, anything you would have done, you can just put that in the comments and I'll go to reading them. A lot of the reason why I enjoy coloring is because it's really relaxing, and the little stress I do accumulate throughout my few years is, easily corrected with a little relaxation, and coloring provides that for me. I have a bunch of stress relieving coloring books and stuff like that, but every once in a while it's good to shake things up, print something out that I like on the interwebs, and do what I can to make it look pretty in my eyes. So when I was filling in the skin, I realized that the color I had picked was a bit more orange, a bit less brown than I thought it was, but it still worked out, and I think it actually worked out better than what I thought, because the color I had originally thought it was might have blended in a bit more with the hair and had really high contrast with the blouse, and so I think it worked best that way, the way that it was. So everything was fine, and it wasn't like it was cartoonish either. It was actually a pretty realistic skin color, so happy with that. And as we were passing the 20-minute mark of me starting this adventure, I just about cleared a whole eye the same color as her skin, and that's just about as eventful as this whole adventure got. So yeah, nothing bad actually happened. And this is where my unorthodox methods kick in. Like I said, I had no sharpener, so I decided to use a X-Acto knife or box cutter to sharpen the pencil. I know this is probably a bit wasteful. I might be destroying my colored pencils, but it may not have been the smartest choice, but definitely the easiest, and that was what I was looking for here. Sorry if this, strikes a nerve inside of you, but, yeah, what's done is done. So the next thing I went to color was the belt. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes right now. But as I started getting into it, I realized there was no belt. Because if what I was coloring in was the belt, then the belt also showed the button, which made no sense if I actually took the time to think about it. But I didn't, and the belt was meant to be green, and she was meant to be wearing jeans, blue denim jeans. But that's not how this worked out. I realized my mistake, absolutely freaked out, and then just decided to run with it. And so I ended up running with it, and you'll see what happens. At this point, I was done filling in the actual character. All I had left was that weird circle background. I didn't really know what it was intended to be. I didn't know there was like a sun or like just a background, like a circle that was just some random color. So I thought for a bit and I decided that it would be both. In the end, I decided I would make it both like her aura and a sun. It could be either, depending on what you thought it was. And so I just colored it yellow. I thought yellow was a great color to like sum her up, and also I used it once and I wanted to use it again. So I didn't use the same yellow, I used a different yellow from the barrettes in her button, but it was a very similar yellow, and I just filled in that weird circle with that color. And with that final stroke, I had finished coloring in the line art. I hope you guys like what I chose to do in the colors, and I know my methods weren't the best, but in the end, I came up with this. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the outro. Now that we're finished, this is the end product. Yeah, I hope you guys liked my little rendition or idea of what this person would look like. I think we're going to name her Margot. She's bright, happy, loves long walks on the beach. I'm not really sure what that thing in the background is. It could be a sun, could just be like her aura, following her around. Not really sure, but hope you guys like the video. I'll see you next Tuesday when I come back with another video. If you want to check out the artist, I think her website is drawingwithwaffles.com, and on YouTube it's just Drawing with Waffles. Her real name is Rin. You can check out her Instagram. Not sure what that is, but if you go to her channel, then you can find it. As always,
peace out, Girl Scouts, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Single ladies, hit that like and subscribe.